Hello, friends. How are you? I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and are preparing for this new year. I've already started and I wanted to talk to you about it to see if you are in the same place, if you're ready. What are you thinking about this new year? What are you ready to let go of? So a couple of days ago, when the holiday season, if you are like me, everything starts getting stuffed in closets, stuffed in drawers, stuffed anywhere you can hide it because there's too much of it and you don't want people to see it, right? You're trying to hide all of these things. You want to have that pretty image for everyone to see. You want your house to be in order, physically and emotionally, all of these things, literally. But anyways, so the day after Christmas, of course, it was just a day of rest because you push and you push and you push, and I needed to rest a minute. But the very next day, I got up and I said, Philip, our project today is to clean out this closet. And he says, great. And I said, no, it's okay. It's not going to be hard. We're going to get it done, and it's going to make you feel so good when you're finished. And I said, I want you to go through your clothes. I had already done this myself, but I want you to go through your clothes, look and see, because you have so many of them that you are not wearing. If it doesn't spark joy, that's something my sister says, then let it go. If you're not going to wear it, or you think you may wear it down the road, let it go. Because there are other people that need these items more so than we do. How much stuff do we keep because we just think we need it? We just don't want to let it go. And when you're cleaning out your things, it's not just to say, well, I don't need them anymore. I'm going to give them to somebody, a charity. It's not like that. I'm keeping things that I do not need that I can bless someone else with. I'm keeping things that I don't need that are hurting me. Burdens I'm carrying. So now I'm not talking about the closet because I told him it will free you. But it made me think, what other things are we holding on to in our lives? What are we ready to shed off of us? Because the scriptures tell us we are to shed these things. Hebrews 12:1. Therefore, we also, since we are surrounded by so many witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. See, we can't move into the new year with a fresh view and a fresh start, clean slate, if we're carrying things that are not ours to carry. Are you carrying a sin that you are having trouble with? Are you carrying heartache that you need comfort about, that you may need to talk to somebody about? Are you dealing with issues in your marriage that need to be handled? Are you dealing with financial things that because of the way you live your life, now you are enslaved to those bills? What is it that you're ready to let go of? It's so easy for us to lay something down, right? And then if you're like me, you pick it right back up. I pray about it. And then all of a sudden the enemy hits me and says, nope. I'm going to put that back in your head. I'm going to make you worry about it. I'm going to make you anxious. And then we do it. And then we get all weirded out and start acting crazy. And we forget that, hey, I just laid that down. God has got this. And he says, turn your burdens over to the Lord and he will take care of you. Cast all your anxieties upon him. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened. It's my yoke is light. My burden is light. He says for us to take it on. Us to take his yoke because it is light. He wants to carry all of these heavy things that we have. He wants to take them away from us. He wants to deal with it. And the way God chooses to deal with things is a whole lot different than the way we would do. My sin nature, my flesh would be all up in there. Oh my goodness. I've been dealing with some things lately that if I let my flesh take control, we'd be in a mess. The situation would explode. It would be out of control. And why? Because I would think that I have that control. No, my friends. Let God have it. Jesus came to bear all of it for us, right? And if you think about it, if he did all of this for you, and you're going to handle stuff yourself anyway, did he do it in vain? Do you not trust him enough? Something was rising up in my mind yesterday, and I said, no. I'm laying it down. I am not there yet. I don't have the peace in myself yet, but I know God has it. And do you know why I know God has it? Because he's had it over and over and over again. I can look behind me and see all that he's done, how he's covered all of these burdens, these cares, these worries, these anxieties, all of the things that were weighing me down. He took and handled them for me. And from the moment I started realizing that and allowing him to do so, my burden has been that much lighter. It's been wonderful. I'm still dealing with things, lots of things. Just know, lots of things. We all deal with it. But how do you handle it? Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to take your hands off of it? Can I just tell you, and I'm working on this myself, but our physical problems in our bodies are typically manifestations of the stress that we carry and that we don't want to let go. Did you hear me? The problems that you won't let go, the stress that you allow to tear you apart on the inside is tearing you apart on the outside. I've been trying to take control of my body for a long time because of multiple layered traumas that I didn't deal with, my body broke down. My physical body broke down. So now that's what I walk with, but I walk knowing that I will be healed one day. I will be because I'm promised that through Jesus. But now I know that it's metaphysical. The things that are going on in our mind, the battles we are fighting become metaphysical in how they affect our bodies. 2024, I want it to be different. I want to lay some of these things down that are literally weighing on me. The extra weight that I'm carrying because of stress. What are you doing while you're stressing? Are you overeating? Are you having alcohol because you might have a sad day or it makes you feel better, and before you know it, you had one the next day or the next day, and that becomes how you handle your problems? I'm not going to lie. Yes. I've had to deal with that too. How about medication? You have to take something. Yes. But you know what? Nothing is too big for God to handle. Nothing is too big for him to take off of you if you trust in him and believe in him that he can do it. So while you're cleaning out your literal closets and getting rid of things and starting fresh for the new year, remember that Jesus tells us to give him our burdens, to cast our cares upon him because he cares for us. He loves us that much. Don't carry your burdens that are inside on into the next year. If they come with you, make sure that you have a partner in Jesus Christ, because he can take care of it all for you. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to walk into this new year alone. I want to have him right by my side. And a sweet, sweet friend, my chiropractor, actually, we were discussing this, how these things have manifested within my body. And she says, have you ever prayed the armor of God over yourself? And I said, I pray that the armor would cover me. I have walked through those and prayerfully put them on, I guess. I take upon me the helmet of salvation, that my mind would be protected in battle, things like that. But I never understood what she was saying, to pray the armor of God upon yourself. So she gives me this book. You see it? And she said, I want you to work through this book. I think it's going to change your life, how your prayers are answered, and what it does for your body. And ladies who love my Bible studies, I think the Lord has laid this one on me. So I'll keep you posted on that. But I am so excited to know that I'm going to lay some stuff down. I'm laying some of it down right this minute, sharing with you, because we're in this together, and we are told to encourage one another, to love each other, and to help carry each other's burdens. So you are not alone. Just remember that. I love you, my sweet friends, and I will see you in the new year.